there anything I can do?
Yes. Support my proposal to install safety railings on the launch deck.
But javelins might catch on the railings when they launch.
That's a good point. I've got it. Tethered safety harnesses. Thanks for helping me come up with a solution.
You're welcome.
I only wish the rest of this fort shared your concern for safety.
Grandmaster Adams, what brings you back to Fort Tarsus?
I've got a job for you. One that requires both speed and discretion.
I don't suppose this job has anything to do with the weird-looking sky we've had lately?
As a matter of fact,
All right, give me the details.
our best intel says it's the Dominion at work.
Please tell me they're not making another Heart of Rage.
And we don't know what they're doing. Yet. That's where you come in.
Speed and discretion.
I've got the location of a camp for you. Get in, find out what they're doing, shut it down, and fast.
I'm on it.
Good. And come back alive, freelancer?
All right, let's get started.
Anything for the hero of Fort Tarsus.
Adams.
Where am I headed?
You should have the location Corvus gave me now.
You really think the Dominion is behind whatever's happening to the sky?
If I were a betting man, I'd put money on it. Corvus is reporting increased troop movements. Camps all over the region setting up strange devices. Small-scale experiments with Shaper energy going awry all across Bastion. You're up to something.
It's been trashed. It's falling with outlaws.
We can't have Dominion tech falling into outlaw hands. You have to clear them out.
Outlaws couldn't have taken out a camp of armed Dominion soldiers.
Yep, someone else had to clear the camp before the outlaws found it.
An active radio transmitter nearby. Let's take a look. This radio is transmitting a recorded distress call. That's promising.
Doesn't look like help ever arrived.
I can track the signal to its destination. Should we find out who they were calling? You should hear this transmission. Playing it now.
The Spirit found us. Do not send aid. Do not go to the rendezvous. Hide the device and run.
It's not a distress call. It's a warning.
Sounds to me like Corvus missed something big. What's the spear?
That's question one. Question two is, what device are they talking about?
Some of the teams reached the site. The soldiers are gone, and it's enclosed in some kind of barrier field.
Something went wrong here, and I want to know what it was.
I'm picking up nearby energy signatures. Generators guarded by turrets. You'll have to take down the defenses to shut off the barrier. This is strange. Why would they abandon a camp and leave turrets and beasts behind?
Search the camp, see if you can find it.
We've got a data archive. Opening it now. Plans and schematics for... This looks a lot like the device the Dominion set up at the cenotaph.
Well, that's bad.
Just a moment. It's a series of coordinates, locations where this device was held. They seem to keep it on the move. This might be what we're looking for.
What's in it?
Coordinates. A secure location to hide the device.
Then let's go unsecure it.
I think about that name. The Spear. I wonder.
What is it, Grandmaster?
The Spear fits the pattern of Dominion call signs.
Like the Monitor. You think his replacement's here to take command of the troops in Bastion?
That radio message was terrifying. I don't think they're happy about the new management. Some of the teams found the camp, and this one has plenty of Dominion soldiers in it.
Turn over the device to your officers, and the rest of you can go. We're not giving you anything.
Are they fighting against each other?
Negotiations are over. We have company.
Reinforcements incoming. I'm detecting gates everywhere.
Who here wants to tell me about the device? Anybody?
Bringing one of the traitors along for questioning. Kill the freelancers. Alpha team found the device. All units, regroup and defend it.
This is glitched. Where are they going?
Based on their trajectory and the radio signal they received, I think I've got their destination.
Follow them. You know the drill.
Am I the only one confused about Dominion troops fighting each other?
It's not just you.
Corvus has always said the Dominion treats their own people worse than their enemies. Didn't really think that might be true until now.
This feels like a trap.
Try to get a look at what they're doing. Don't get yourself killed.
Understood? They really are fighting each other, aren't they?
This place is overrun with Dominion troops.
Any sign of the device they're protecting?
Not yet. Maybe further in.
If I can get past the soldiers, I'll look for it.
From this position, we defend Hackers' device at all costs.
Hurry! We can't let them create another Heart of Rage.
Already on it.
Freelancers, enemies finally joined us. You're much too late. Alchemist's device by now, and neither you nor the Monsters' little pets will stop the spears of apotheosis.
Did anyone bother to tell the Spear about what happened to the monitor? No device can control the Anthem.
Hologram is no weak cipher, easily distracted by the Anthem soul. Valkyries have focus, discipline. Vara will be the one to save us all.
Those were top-ranked Dominion Valkyries. Most Lancers wouldn't tangle with one and live, let alone four.
Watch out! There's a Fury headed your way. There's someone else alive in there.
Cage?
The Valkyries are collecting every officer who was under the Monitor's command. Serena, anything you want to know will tell you. Just don't leave me for Vara people.
Grandmaster, looks like I'm bringing you a present.
Just what I always wanted. Good work, Freelancer. I'll get Corvus to talk to your friend. Coming back.
Heart of Rage, huh? That's amazing. You should buy something to celebrate. Hey, we just restocked our shelves. Uncle Bonnie's features some nice fresh stock today.
Welcome to my store. Browse away.
If you have time, there's trouble outside the fort. Closing the Heart of Rage and forcing back the Dominion? Nice day's work, Freelancer.
Pockets are more dangerous than people realize.
How's our little Dominion friend?
Unfortunately, he can't tell us where the spear is, but he had plenty of other worrying news. Dr. Harkin is back.
One of the Valkyries I fought mentioned that name.
Harkin entering the picture makes a lot of things clear and more urgent. He set off the cenotaph 10 years ago, leveling Freemark. He should have died with the city. If he's here now,
he's going to start another cataclysm.
That's the bad news. The good news is that a force like the one this spear is leading is too large to keep hidden. Now that we know what we're looking for, Corvus will pick up their trail. And then, we'll have Harkin and this Valkyrie.
I hope you're right.
So do I. Keep all this quiet for now. I'll be in touch once we find something.
While we've got a minute, there's an augur who's set up shop in the market. It might be worth taking a look. You can't buy Arcanist goods just anywhere, you know.
Better ventilation in the forge.
Hey, hello. Welcome.
Hi, what's all this? They sent me to check out your store.
Fantastic. Come on in. Don't be shy. I'm Herschel. Let me tell you the marvelous things I have today.
Did you lift your visor, Herschel? Hard to trust a merchant I can't look in the eye.
Eyes.
Sorry?
Eyes. I currently have more than I should, than I had originally. Visor down is best. Trust me. Now, what can I show you?
What's for sale?
Inventory changes weekly. Take a look.
Welcome to my store. Browse away. Get that ready. Welcome to my store. Browse away.
Grandmaster Adams is asking for you.
They used to call me Blatch in my school days. I mean, that's my name, but I thought there was some...
Grandmaster, I take it you've got a lead for me?
Corvus scouts spotted the Arcanist Dr. Harkin in a Shaper ruin not far from the Fortress of Dawn.
What about the Valkyrie leader who was with him? The Spear, Vara Brahm.
No sign of her yet, but we should act now. Harkin's too dangerous to lose.
Call me paranoid, but it really sounds like the Doctor is being used as bait for a trap.
Halleck's rubbing off on you. He said the same thing, which is why I'm organizing multiple freelancer squads to hit this ruin. If it's a trap, we're springing it and stealing the bait.
You really want this guy?
I was in Free Mark when the Dominion attacked.
Then let's go get him.
What do you need done?
Javelin systems look good. Linking in the Grandmaster.
All right, freelancers, listen up. You'll be heading to the last known location Corvus has for Dr. Harkin. You'll approach from opposite directions. Your ciphers are forwarding you strike locations now.
Any sign of the spear?
Not yet, so be extremely cautious.
Coordinating with Team 2 now. I've linked in their cipher, so you should all be able to hear one another.
Alright, Team 1. Who's up for some sexy danger?
Hey, Rythe. Ready to kick some Dominion ass?
You know it, Big Star. Just got some shiny new javelin boots just for the occasion.
Hey, we're coming up on some kind of Dominion camp.
Right. Kick ass now. Chat later.
The rest of Team 1 just reached the site. It's quiet, but I'm picking up a very faint signal of some kind. Can you investigate? Remember how you thought this was a trap?
Yes.
You were right. Multiple Dominion energy signatures just gated in. I've never seen a grounder field this large before. The machine itself must be underground.
Hey, Big Star. A whole bunch of the Dominion we're fighting just gated out. Might be headed your way.
Are you alright?
I'll be fine as soon as I find whoever keeps shooting rockets at me.
All turrets are down.
You're weakening. Now's your chance to make a push for the ruin.
You still think Harkin might be in there?
Talico here, Cypher for Team 2. I've detected Shaper energy underground.
The ruin's waking up?
Or someone's waking it up.
It's Harkin.
On my way.
And Talico was right. The ruin has been activated.
How's Team 2 doing?
Oh, sorry, there was a lot of swearing, so I muted him temporarily. Reconnecting.
Right, Jack? You there?
Oh, yeah, we are.
We took out the Dominion ambush, but our cipher's picking up more in the pass we came in through.
You need help?
No, but they sure will. We're in pursuit. We'll meet you on the way out of the ruin, Big Star.
You found their grounder, I think.
You think?
I've never seen one like this before. They've added more security measures, I think. They're cycling between emitters. You'll have to get all of them to shut it down. One down. The field's at half power. more should bring it down. Get to the last emitter. The field's down. Good work.
Hey, Big Sam. We just found a whole bunch of Dominion Striders. When we get out of this, we're having drinks.
Make it around on us. You guys okay?
Yeah. Getting real tired of these stonking huge brutes, though.
Shaper energy just spiked.
You better find Harkin fast.
This is the energy source.
Any idea what the Dominion are doing here?
Wait, something just turned on. You need to find Harkin. Fast.
Faye, what's our status? I can't get to Harkin.
Energy is continuing to spike. Harkin's shield is drawing power directly out of the ruin itself. Whatever he's doing is a problem. Destroy those crystals to shut it down. Those Valkyries, the devices, and the ruin are all in some kind of circuit.
Are you telling me to shoot the Valkyries?
They did shoot at you first.
Stand fast. We must not fail the spear. For Valor. For the Dominion.
Hey, Big Star. You okay down there? Calico says there's a cataclysm forming.
For long there isn't. Harkin is here. How are things on your end?
The Dominion had fallback positions throughout the pass. Emphasis on had.
What's happening? Where's Harkin?
Harkin just gated out. Oh no. The cataclysm he was forming collapsed, and now the ruin is in some kind of feedback loop.
That sounds bad.
Run. Our connection cut out for a moment. Are you alright?
Yeah. Let's not do that again.
I detected a gate tearing open near Team 2.
We're going to check it out. Might just be reinforcements arriving. We'll keep you posted.
You know that gate that opened up here? It's inside a Strider cabin.
Harkin gated directly into a Strider? He's insane.
I think we already knew that. Can you catch the Strider Team 2?
Working on it. Could use some more freelancers up here.
Headed your way. Harkin gate out of there?
Not if you pull him out of the cabin first.
Zoe will have my hide for this.
They're guarding the battery. We use a hand getting them off it.
You get the doors powered up, Team 1. We'll keep them off you as much as we can.
What is this thing? It's huge.
Target practice! Keep moving.
Hit the relays. I'll make sure to divert the power so it only goes to the Strider Bay doors.
I suppose you could hurry it up a bit. There's an awful lot of Dominion down here.
Doors are powered. Go help Reich and Jack before they get flattened.
Where did Dominion get these things? I think I dented Nelly on its backside.
Lucky we're here, yeah?
We're all clear. Go get Harkin before he skulks away.
There's no need for any further unpleasantness. I surrender.
Grandmaster, we've got it.
I've been waiting for this day for 10 years. Nice work, freelancers.
Don't know about the rest of you, but I could use a drink.
Well, several drinks. Maybe a pint.
Yeah, let's go home.
you meet Adams in the Fort prison. Harkin says he wants to talk, but only to you.
Welcome to my store. Browse away.
Always test the load before lifting. Is that so hard to remember?
Thank you for coming.
You said Harkin wants to talk to me?
I dislike the precedent this sets. Prisoners do not make demands of fort residents.
Time is of the essence, Commander. We didn't have a choice.
No, you really didn't. All right, Doctor, I'm here. What did you want to tell me?
You're carrying a lot of tension, Freelancer. If you don't learn to relax, you will ruin your health.
If that's all you wanted, we're done here.
Now that's just sad. Your stodgy betters have rubbed off on you. Do you really want to wind up like Vor here?
You have 2 minutes, Doctor. Whatever you wanted to say it now.
Patience is a virtue, Commander. Just look at the poor Monitor for that lesson. With our borders under attack, he was sent to weaponize the cenotaph. But he just couldn't wait for us. And now Vara's made the same brash mistake. Lancers are so hasty. I blame the Jets.
Vara's trying to weaponize another Shaper relic?
Oh yes, without a cipher. Very poor choice, but she just wouldn't wait for another Monitor to arrive. She has convinced her Valkyries that she can control the Cataclysm through sacrifice. Her sacrifice. She is prepared to give her own life for the Dominion, to stop the Urgot attacks and reshape the world.
That didn't work for the Monitor. Why would it work for her?
Oh, it won't. But she won't hear it. She's already begun activating the relic. You've seen the result.
The storm on the horizon.
What you call a storm is a solid wall of Shaper energy, with no way in or out.
All right, that could be a problem.
Lucky for you, I was working on a solution when you interrupted me. A gating device.
Gates? Like the ones the Dominion use? The ones that send different soldiers out that went in?
This one is much more stable, I assure you. I was planning to use it myself, after all. But what's a little irrevocable transformation compared to the end of the world? The egress is your only hope. Bring me what I need to build it, and you can get to Vara. Sound fair?
You'll get your materials.
He can't be allowed to have tools or equipment of any kind without supervision.
Surely your good sentinels are up to the task of guarding one poor Arcanist, Commander.
Why do I think we're going to regret this?
Let's make sure you're in top shape.
Mission established. Adams gave me a list of... Wait. This can't be right. According to this, we'll need a Shaper relic, crystals from a bristleback, and a Dominion translator. Sending you possible coordinates for a bristleback. I'm still working on the rest. Linking in Harkin.
They let him out of his cell for this?
No, just gave him a link. That's still too much if you ask me.
Freelancer, isn't it exciting to be working together? I'm looking forward to this. By the way, I also need you to bring me a pneumatic leg from an Ascarai. It's an important part of the design. Just the leg. I certainly can't use the rest of it.
Right. Here. Multiple R6.
I'm detecting a bristleback as well. Get rid of these two, and maybe that will draw it out.
One down. Where's that bristleback, Faye?
Found it. It's not too far away, and only one this time.
Something tells me one doesn't exactly mean easy. It's big enough to count as two, at least. Maybe three.
Bristlebacks are fascinating creatures, aren't they? Their migrations in the north are quite...
Shut up, Harkin. Faye?
Don't panic. You fought Titans. You can handle this.
Got the crystals.
Excellent. I found our next target. There are scars nearby, and a lot of Shaper energy. It's fair to say they're tampering with a relic.
That sounds fascinating. I want to hear all the details when you get back.
There's definitely a relic in here. That's the good news.
Do I want to know the bad news?
The closer we get, the more scar signatures I detect.
How interesting. I wish I could see this.
Found the relic, Faye. It's about 1 moment from going critical. What are the scars doing with it?
What do scars do with anything? Just get it away from them fast.
Faye, what's the big energy field thing?
That'll mess with your Javelin's cargo.
Now that's interesting. Those fields are Dominion technology. Did the scars steal it or mimic it, I wonder?
Relic fragment lost. That field just stripped it off your Javelin. Relic secured. With this level of scar coordination, you can bet an Iskara is directing them. Detecting what might be an Iskara farther in. Might be best to clear this lot out first.
Got it.
There's our Iskara. A veritable array of pneumatic legs to choose from.
Just what I wanted.
Excellent. Just the translator left, and I think I might have found one. I've located a Dominion gate device for the translator, but be careful. It's on the edge of a conjunction.
A conjunction?
Don't worry about it yet. You might not have to go inside.
question before I reach the translator. What exactly is a translator? I've never heard of it before.
They're components for the gate devices the Dominion use.
The translator is responsible for connecting two non-continuous regions together.
Right. It's part of a gate device, which is what I just said.
Okay, all I really needed to know is don't blow up the gate device, but the rest is helpful.
Be careful. You're approaching the conjunction. Visibility is going to be poor.
I noticed the change in the... I'm here, Faye. How do I find the translator?
Take it one thing at a time. The crystals are your top priority. Destroy them to access the gate.
On it.
If you don't disable that gate, the Dominion will use it to bring in reinforcements.
Access the gate? All the crystal anchor things are gone.
I'm detecting more underground. They're growing.
Using crystal formations as anchors was a poor choice. They scatter energy in unpredictable ways.
Look out! You've got Furies inbound. They're resonating with the crystals.
Why do I get the feeling that's bad?
I told you using crystals was messy. Furies are not very stable. The effect on them will be interesting.
The crystals are exploding.
What an exciting side effect. I must write this down. We're going to try to replicate my work. You'd think they would be more cautious.
Your work? You built this thing?
Hardly. This, my idea, Freelancer, appears to be a larger, cruder form of the egress I'm designing. Var tempered with a relic too early and left much of her forces trapped outside the energy wall. They're simply trying to get inside to reach her, just like you.
Focus on disabling the gate's anchors. The gate's disabled. You can take the translator now. That's everything on Harkin's list. Let's get you back and put him to work.
Music to my ears, Faye.
This has been so much fun. I feel like part of the team.
This device better work, Harkin. I even got your damned East Scar Eye leg.
You actually did that? Wonderful. I only asked to see if you go through with it.
What?
Welcome to my store. Browse away.
Is there a fire escape?
Are you afraid?
Why would I be?
The monitor.
Was corrupted by the Anthem. I will not have that problem. Remember, I do this not for myself, but for you and all of Stralheim. For Stralheim! Might separates the weak from the worthy. Only the strong can provide order. Only the strong can provide order.
Vara!
Stay back! Order is the path to peace!
Her Thunder, is, everything okay?
Well, nothing could ruin this view. Freelancer. He's gone. Harkin's escaped.
Well, this has turned into an interesting morning.
Go with Vul. I'll update Adams on the storm.
Oh, hello. You wanna come in now? Okay. Well, I have some funny news. 1 minute he was there, and then poof, he was gone. And yes, I know how crazy that sounds, but
Have you tried one of these? They are delicious.
Sentinel Brent, secure the prisoner.
Oh. Oh.
How did you get out?
And why did you come back?
The truth is, I could have left at any time, so the how is inconsequential. You don't have to do this. This isn't necessary. Look, I chose to stay here because I want to help. You can trust me. Feel better?
much.
Stay in your cell and don't cause trouble.
Couldn't help but notice the forecast while I was out and about. Stormy. With a chance of doom.
Talk, quickly.
Virus started the cataclysm.
Gathered that much. You're supposed to be working on a device to get me inside, not pulling stunts.
You mean the egress? I finished that hours ago. Go check my workbench.
Yeah, could have just said so.
I could have, yes. Attach it to the Dawn Shield. There's no way of knowing what you'll face inside, but the egress will get you in and out of the cataclysm.
According to you.
Well, I'm all you've got.
You're early. I didn't know I had a schedule to follow.
I thought you would wait at least another day before coming to see me. Why so eager?
I've been hearing stories about you for years, Doctor. You started the Heart of Rage.
And you finished it.
You know who I am?
Of course I do. Lancers fly, engineers build, and Arcanists. Arcanists study, my friend. Knowledge is life.
You must have been inches from the cenotaph when the cataclysm began. How did you survive?
How did you? Don't you ever wonder? You didn't reach the cenotaph on your first trip into Freemark, but you got close. Closer than any other living being. Drowning in the Anthem until all the ciphers of your expedition went mad. But you survived. Unchanged. Or so everyone believes. I wonder if the same little freelancer who flew into that storm came out again.
Tell me about Vara Brahm.
No. That's the wrong question.
I didn't follow your schedule or your script. Maybe you should learn to communicate better.
Much better. You don't care about Vara Brahm, not really. No more than you cared about the Monitor. Did you know his name was Armus Brahm? Yes, Vara's brother. He was the pride and joy of Stroheim, you know?
I don't get the impression that Vara feels a lot of pride or joy in her brother.
Above all else, Vara loves the Dominion and the Lancer Code. She can never forgive him for failing them. Our time is nearly up. I hear the good Sentinel's coming to end our visit. So I'll leave you with a question to ponder, dear freelancer. Why did Grandmaster Adams send you to get me? Why do you suppose he didn't undertake a mission so close to his heart himself? We will talk later, I'm sure.
I asked them, would you rather have rules or accidents? Hello.
Hi, Prindle.
Fair warning, I am in a dark and foul mood.
Any way I can cheer you up?
There's a chance. You could help me with some perspective.
I'll try. What's going on?
My foot traffic initiatives were defeated. I've made zero progress on the loose cables hazard, and my proposed standing water bylaw is now dead.
That sounds tough. So what's your plan?
My plan is to leave the fort.
If you ask me, I think you should stay.
That's kind of you to say, but my future lies in Anthem.
Why would you move to the capital?
Because it's filled with bureaucrats and politicians who like making rules and consider personal safety a priority. Those are my kind of people.
They are, huh?
It's terrible to admit, but I feel I've wasted my life trying to make this fort a better place to live.
I think you've made this fort better.
Why do you say that?
Because you've always been more than just a safety guy.
That's true. I've always loved maintenance.
Yeah, you made a real difference there, right?
Well, we've cleaned up the market. We're improving facades, and our horticulturalist has done some lovely planting. You've just made me realize I have made our fort a better place to live.
You sure have.
And I have unfinished business here.
What's that?
The fountain in the courtyard still isn't functioning.
You sound determined.
I am. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a fountain to fix.